So this is part 2, and this is also the 5 ways of turning your pain into power. I'm Yadah. For those of you guys that do not know, make sure if you didn't watch the first part, you need to watch the first part, because then that will get a better understanding of what I'm talking about right now. So 5 ways to turn your pain into power. 1, okay? Embrace who you are. Understand your life isn't in any comparison to anyone else's. Your story is simply your story. So in my case, I kept looking for answers through people when all I needed was to go deeper within myself. I needed to go back to embracing myself, bringing my confidence back in myself, understanding myself, loving myself. And you don't recognize that when you're just moving every single day without no clear direction. So eventually you get stumped and you start panicking because things are getting worse, not getting better. And the world just starts getting darker. You start to get bitter, etc. So I had to go back to embracing myself, because that's what got me here in the first place. Understanding myself, being confident in myself. People don't just wake up and become entrepreneurs. I mean, some do, because it's that's what they're taught. But still, to actually think about wanting to be an entrepreneur, dreaming about wanting to be an entrepreneur, and becoming an entrepreneur is a whole different ballgame. But I had to go back to my roots, which was me. Number 2, life is full of mistakes. We make them every day. Learn from your mistakes and move on. People would love to keep you in the place that you are leveling up from. So when my mindset started to shift and I was going back to myself, people kept reminding me of what I did wrong. People that love me, people that don't know me, the people that I allowed into my personal world started to, volunteer a lot of their opinions, and they wanted to constantly tell me about who I was a few weeks ago when I said I was closing my business. They wanted me to stay that girl. I grew from that. I grew from that faster than expected. Shoot, I'm growing right now. As I make this video, I am growing. Today I woke up and I decided to watch people that are very influential, and not watch them as in I want to be them, but learn from them, because they've been through what I've been through. Sometimes you have to just be inspired. Sometimes you need to see things clear again. So you start to read. I read books like this, Successful Women Think Differently by Valerie Burton. I've been reading this book for 3 years. 3 years. And not because I can't finish it, but because I always have to go back to this book. Always. Allow the joy of the Lord to be your strength. That's number 3. So I had to learn to stop putting my happiness in my career, in a man, in any type of object, or any type of anything else other than internal. I needed to be happy within myself. When you are genuinely full of joy and are genuinely happy, you are creative. You are receiving nothing but good things in your life, because you are open to all that positive energy. You're allowing positivity to just cover your whole life. So I know that I got into that dark place. Nothing was coming to me. No creativity, no nothing. Everything was just getting negative. And I was just paying attention to everything negative in my life. And it got me nowhere. Literally got me nowhere. So allow the joy of the Lord to be your strength. Allow yourself to finally find that joy from within yourself. So if that means getting by yourself and enjoying yourself, traveling with yourself, going to take yourself out to eat, and journaling. I keep a journal with me all the time, always. Just go back to loving yourself. And if you don't love yourself, work on it. It's okay. Every day that you have to wake up, it's another day to get this right, to get this thing called life right. Before, educate yourself. It's so important that we ask questions. Like, if you're around people that don't know a lot, they probably get mad when you ask them a question because they probably don't have the answer to it, but they're supposed to, or they feel like they're supposed to, so they snap on you. They don't really want to tell you. I really feel that every problem has a solution. And when you do not know the solution, find the solution. Like, outside of Google, you can read books. You can watch YouTube videos. You can go to an older person. You can I say read a lot so you can know for yourself. Like, really get technical with yourself and constantly educate yourself. That's how you grow. You cannot be a know-it-all. I'm a Virgo, so I feel like, I do know a lot, especially when I go through life and I make mistakes. I'm learning more things, but I have to constantly educate myself. As a business owner, I didn't know so much, and that's what put me in this situation. But when I started to re-educate myself, I understood that even when I started falling short as a business owner, as an entrepreneur, I could fix it. People that do not know that you can fix certain errors, they take it for what it is. They take the L and then they go and start something else. I choose to fix what I'm fixing so that I can embark on other journeys. That was my choice. 5, change is uncomfortable, but it's extremely necessary. So in my situation, I am a single Black woman, and I have been an entrepreneur for over the past, I want to say 7 or 8 years. And my whole journey through life has been uncomfortable. I don't have the same story as a lot of people, but I do share this similarities with other people. I'm human. I get my feelings hurt. Boys hurt my feelings. It's true. I get my feelings hurt by guys, but I always turn my pain into power. When things happen, I grow from it. I don't dwell on it, and I move on from it. When my business started to fall apart, I grew from it. I learned from it, and now I'm trying to fix it. I am about to turn my business that is bloop, bloop, bloop right now into a 7-figure business, because not only do I believe that I can do it, I am educating myself. I am embracing myself. I am loving myself, and I am about to enjoy the journey. Despite what my situation looks like, I am about to prove that I can get this right. It's not proven to you guys. I don't have to. I just choose to. But I'm proving to myself that I am not a product of my past, and I'm not a product of just whatever my environment is. I can be the change. I can also accept that this is going to be an uncomfortable situation for me, but I'm going to get it right. So thank you guys for watching my 5 ways of turning your pain into power. I hope you learned something. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on my Instagram, Yadah. Follow me on everything, and you will see this whole journey on how I turn my business into a 7-figure business. Thank you. Bye.